誰かを守るための責は青き息吹の目諦めない意志つかむ熱くかける発想染まるよ。
Hey guys, Mega Man NG here, and you're probably wondering what this video is all about, right? This is basically my thoughts on New York Comic Con 2014. I only went one day, but I want to provide as much of my thoughts as possible. First and foremost, I had a good time. I really did have a good time. I enjoyed it. I hung out with a few friends, got to have some fun, and it was great. It was really great. And I wish I could have just stayed there longer, but yeah, I had to do other things, which kind of sucks. But I want to point out a few things that really made me feel kind of bummed out because it didn't feel just as good as last year. Though last year wasn't that good either. 2012 was the best one because it had a lot of good stuff. First and foremost, Nintendo wasn't there. They weren't there at all. No stand, no nothing, and that is just kind of depressing. It's just sad because I really wanted to see if Nintendo would have like something up their sleeves, like a demo of Bayonetta 2, or maybe a demo of their upcoming games like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But no, they're not there. And that sucks. It absolutely sucks. But what could you do? Because I was going to buy like a $35 card so I could spend $20 on Shantae and the Pirate's Curse and $15 on the Mario Kart 8 DLC. But yeah, that sucks. At least I'm going to be pre-ordering Bayonetta 2 so that way I can get it when it comes out. And another thing is just that I feel that things are just different now. I don't know why, but the more I see it happening every year, the bigger and bigger it gets. You haven't seen how amazing it is. Like, all the cosplays that I've seen are just incredible. And it makes me wonder why I haven't cosplayed myself. That's my one gripe. I should have gotten myself something like to cosplay with. A friend of mine cosplayed a Solid Snake, which was pretty badass. It really was badass. And he has a video about it that's going to be coming soon. It's going to be great. And the last thing is that there really weren't much in the terms of games because most of the convention, the show floor, focused more on anime, especially with the release of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods on DVD. Came out a few days ago. And I wish that next year they would put like a lot more towards games because there really wasn't much. All there was is games like from Namco Bandai and Capcom, and I believe a few others, and that's it. Though, when speaking of Capcom games, I got a good look at several of the games. One of them being Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And from the 3-minute footage that I provided, wow, I am amazed. I am really amazed at how this game looks. It really is a massive improvement over the third one. I do know that Monster Hunter 4, I believe, has already been released in Japan, and I've been hearing about long lines because in Japan, Monster Hunter is king, just like Call of Duty is in America. It is insane. I read it all up on NeoGAF. That is crazy. And I plan on getting Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, though I'm wondering if I could still play it on the 3DS, along with the new 3DS that's going to come out next year. I will be getting that, but it won't be a while before I have it fitted with a capture device because I'm a bit skeptical on that. I still have my 3DS with the original capture device. Been using it ever since, and it's been going great. And another game I got to see was Resident Evil Revelations 2, and I'm not convinced. I'm sorry, but I've given up on Resident Evil after 6. After 6, I'm like, screw it. No more. I don't want to play it. It doesn't feel scary. It doesn't act scary. I would rather play something that makes me feel scared, like Resident Evil 4. That made me feel scary, because at least the zombies there, sort of, actually can fight back and actually work together in groups. That made it different. Here, it's just, blah. Though I did hear some good things is that they actually bring back Rebecca Chambers. And it has been quite a while, and they actually have Claire in it too. So, at least that's one good thing. Everything else is not. I also got to see Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Yeah, I had to go to like a Sega booth for it. And the 3-minute footage I provided is enough, but the only reason why it wasn't is because the player that was playing it really wasn't that good. But at least it gave me an idea of how the game plays. Though I don't plan on getting the Wii U version. I'm planning on getting the 3DS one. For those that are getting the Wii U, more power to you. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that this game is going to be good. Though I'm a bit more skeptical. Oh yeah, I also got to see the Ace Attorney trilogy in HD. And it's just the way how I like it. Just improved sprites, like how the characters look. And that's normally it. It doesn't really add much to the Ace Attorney games, though it does look cleaner and crisper. And I'm beginning to wonder if I should do Ace Attorney Trilogy for the 3DS, because a release date has been announced and confirmed. December 9th is going to be the release of the Ace Attorney Trilogy, and for Europe is December 11th. Now, during that time, I'm going to be doing Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and I'm going to be putting a lot more time on that. I'm going to have a channel update that will explain everything. Though, it's nothing compared to what I've got my hands on today. And there are no words to describe it. I went to like one of the booths that were selling old video games, and one game was there. Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. A game that never saw release in the United States, but I couldn't refuse to get it. And I did. I got it. I own it. Now the only thing that's missing is Hotel Dusk. And Hotel Dusk isn't really that expensive. I just buy it for like $20 and that's it. And I have both games. If I ever do plan on doing a playthrough of these games, you guys will be the first to know. Because I love games like these that make you feel convinced you're in the story. It's just that good. It's a shame that Sing, the company who made it, went out of business. It's a shame because they really created great games. If they never got into the console with their game that ended up being a massive flop, they would have made a lot more games and things would have been a lot better. But alas, life isn't fair. Oh yeah, I also got to meet John DeLancie, aka Q from Star Trek The Next Generation. He was a pretty cool dude. He was pretty fun, and I was really nervous because this is my first time actually meeting him, and the other Star Trek The Next Generation cast members were on the left. They were characters who played Worf, Geordi, LaForge, and many others. The only thing that really was missing was Jean-Luc Picard, and it would have been complete. It would have been awesome, but meh. I heard that Jason David Frank was in it too, but I never got to meet him, which sucks. Though I did got a lot of pictures from the convention. Most of them is all cosplay, but the rest is just stuff I've been looking around and seeing. You can find all of it in a link in the description, which is linked to my DeviantArt, which stores all my pictures and everything. So I hope you check it out. I hope you like it. And that's it. In a nutshell, NYCC 2014 was pretty good, though I wish it would have been better. I really wish, because Nintendo was not in it, and it was a really big turnoff. It really was. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It does mean a lot to me. Do not forget to answer the QOTD. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for when I resume Super Smash Bros. Classic Mode. And one last thing. I am almost done with the Layton vs. Ace Attorney special episodes. Only one left. Once that one episode is left and done, that's it. I'm finished for good. Though I'm beginning to wonder what other game I should do next. But only time will tell. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.